Guys, here we go. Game number 1 of Grand Finals. Ray's Sonic taking on his greatest demon, Zinoto. Or, I'm sorry, excuse me, Rayquaza taking on Zinoto, yeah.
Yeah, and the nice thing for Rayquaza right now is he's definitely got a lot of room to run around. And that's definitely going to play to his advantage in this matchup because it's not like Zinoto's going to have an easy time being able to wall him in on this map.
Yep. Zinoto getting the grab there on the spin charge, knowing that it does not have startup invincibility. That spin dash, however, does.
Yep.
And so far, Rayquaza is smartly retreating using the spring to get out of that situation.
Yeah.
I think we're going to see a very patient play style from Zinoto.
Yeah.
He knows that Rayquaza wants to run back and forth.
Yeah, because, I mean, when we first saw him earlier, he was jumping around, spacing out a lot of aerials, but this has become a game of inches for him. He's been slowly working his wall up to Rayquaza in hopes that he'll be able to catch him as he tries to escape that wall. But the problem is, as long as Rayquaza does a good job of mixing up his options, it's going to be hard for Zinoto to be able to pin him down.
Yep. And even though that banana did not get the trip, it still allowed Zinoto to get a grab right there. So, you know, Zinoto really utilizing that banana to try to stuff out Rayquaza's approaches. Just keep it on the ground. Even if it's on the ground, it still is a threat to Sonic, because Sonic obviously it needs to go one direction.
Yeah.
So,
it's essentially a slippery spike strip.
Yes, without a doubt. It is a hazard on the stage. See him, he just gets right behind it. It's a sense of protection.
Ooh. Nice placement of that banana, just putting it right in front of him so that if he tried to go for a jab, he'd end up picking it up.
All right. See Rayquaza resorting to air dodges quite a bit. I wonder if Zinoto will pick up on that.
Yeah, it might be something we saw like last game where how Ray kept that knowledge in his pocket against Linus. We might see Zinoto do the same thing to Ray here.
Could be, and looks like you know, bringing this game right back to even. And I think right now, of course, Ray looking for a back air most likely at this point.
Yep.
You know, obviously Sonic's early kill potential is not quite as strong as a lot of the rest of the cast. Back air does kill quite early, but that's it. And we will get a back throw, and that will not do it. Not quite yet.
You can thank a patch for that one.
Around 120% probably. But it's stale now, so that could be in question as well.
Yeah. And honestly, Sonic suffers a little bit from a Sheik syndrome where he's able to run around, pep around a lot of damage, but he's got to get a good solid read in order to get a kill half the time.
Yeah, his best early kill options are certainly back air and forward smash.
Yep.
And then if that doesn't work, you want to save your up throw and your back throw.
Yep.
For kills.
Ooh. But speaking of up directions, we got an up tilt coming out to finish off that stop.
Yeah, and that's just one of those things about Diddy, man. He's got so many kill options. And one of the things that's already no rage. Oh, but he meets him with the back air. Great call out on the, looks like the beginning of a monkey flip.
Yeah, right as that monkey flip was ending.
Or ending of it, yeah.
Yeah, he was able to just get in there, be ready for right where Zinoto was going to be coming out of it with the back air.
Yeah, you definitely want to challenge those for sure. And Sonic certainly has the ability to, just because he can get pretty high up in the air and can either up air or back air.
But yeah, definitely an exquisite aerial in the backwards direction.
All right.
Fancy way of saying nice back air.
All right, so we're right back to just about an even game here, starting out back in neutral, and back to the same game plan that we saw earlier now, as we just see Ray constantly approaching, and looks like, you know, obviously Zinoto now starting to kind of just stay within his range a little bit, you know, not necessarily staying afar, but kind of just being in his face, but just out of range.
Yeah. If there's one thing that I've learned in this game, just by playing different characters, especially Little Mac, is that there's a certain range that you can stay at that certain characters are uncomfortable in. Because it's like, you're just out of range for them to be able to use the offensive option, but you're right where you need to be able to react to whatever they can throw out. And that makes people uncomfortable, and sometimes that can make people make mistakes.
Yeah, and we're seeing Zinoto, or I should say Rayquaza, getting a little predictable now because he's just using spin dash continuously over and over again, and Zinoto capitalizing him, but he's going to get a hold of Banana and get some good percent here, bringing us back to close.
Yep, and that's definitely helped even it back up, but it doesn't matter if he can't finish off the stock before Zinoto is able to get one of those confirms that Diddy's known for.
Oh. Yeah, he's got to be very careful with these spin dashes and try not to be too predictable. Sonic loses all of his edge when he becomes predictable.
Yeah, because speed doesn't matter if you just keep going in a straight line, because eventually you're going to run into that wall.
Yep. All right, and Zinoto just very comfortably staying in center stage and just shielding, you know, holding on to Banana. But whenever Ray gets a hold of Banana, he does make good use of it.
Yeah, and that's definitely, I think, something because of how many times these players have played each other, and just how much time Rayquaza has put into trying to study Diddy, so that he can beat this.
Oh, and there it is.
Demon.
You just grab Legend. Zinoto couldn't get back.
You know what? Why not? Diddy physics.
Now, why do you think that is? Do you think it was the angle? Is just unfortunate angle he hit the ledge at?
Yeah,
it looked like it.
It's partially the angle, and I feel like the other part of it is there's this weird area where if you hit like right where it's starting to become the top of the stage, that might be what triggers that kind of response. Because I've noticed it, like if you come from slightly below the ledge, usually the Diddies are fine, but if you run straight into it, you can end up separating yourself from the barrels like that and just bouncing off.
Well, regardless, Rayquaza up at 1 game, but he has to take 6 now. It's no easy feat against a player of, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, best of 3, so 4. My bad. I'm thinking in terms of best of 5. Excuse me.
Yeah.
But regardless, he does have to get the reset, and he will have to take 4.
Yep. So, yeah, I mean, this is essentially Ray's tournament stock right here, and Zinoto's starting to slowly run away with this here.
Yep. He definitely seems to have Zinoto's number so far. And, you know, I mean, Final Destination is certainly not a horrible stage for Sonic. A flat stage, you can just kind of run around back and forth.
Yeah, and it's not like Diddy's got those platforms that he can cancel monkey flip on.
No. No, so it kind of does make his landings a little more predictable. And obviously, Sonic has the speed to deal with his landings as well.
Yeah. I think that was the first forward tilt I've seen out of Ray there.
Ooh. First F smash as well. All right, but yeah, that F tilt's actually a really good spacing tool and just kind of good to get off me.
Ooh.
But not going to kill yet.
Wow, still living here.
Yeah, next to no rage on level 2 rage on Zinoto. Not a whole lot.
Yep. Wow.
Just up tilt.
Why not?
Okay, F smash doesn't do it. Up smash, nah. Up tilt, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. That works.
Yeah, I mean, that usually doesn't kill to around 160% to be fair, but still, for something as simple as an up tilt that comes out that fast.
Yeah, it's...
Then again, I play Luigi and I have Nair, so what am I talking about?
Yeah, right. Well, you know, it's certainly something to behold. But right now, he's only, you know, only at about 76% right now. It's not a whole lot. And obviously, Zinoto is getting great extra percent on Rayquaza right now, so he is in the driver's seat right now. And, you know, a Diddy Kong with Banana sitting in the driver's seat is very scary.
Ooh, a little bit early on that up smash. Definitely had the right call out on Zinoto's monkey flip that was coming in.
Well, good mix up.
Yeah, good air dodge read there, waiting for the option.
Yep. That's something you'd certainly expect. Of course, you can either up air, but instead goes to down air.
Yeah, this is definitely a tense situation for Ray right now because he's got to find a way to take off the stock because the rage is definitely going to make it easier for Diddy to kill right now.
Yeah, and you see him right there.
Speaking of,
going for the F smash, but instead gets hit with a clap to forward smash, but not getting all the hits.
Yeah, so I feel like about 15% more will definitely be able to put him into F smash range.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Rayquaza actually takes off this stock because, I mean, a back air and an F smash will kill, but he's not going to get a chance. Yep. How about that?
Man.
And you see Diddy Kong's kill options evolve so well as the percents do. Yeah. So you see right there, you can get a clap to back air.
Yep.
At crazy high percents, like 100, 140. Like, that works, and it kills like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how many other members of the cast have confirms that work like that?
Yeah, especially so
Crazy.
safely because there's such a small punish window on the down tilt.
Yeah.
That's why I used to get through crowds. I just go through, just down tilt my way through the entire crowd. But yeah, game 3 here, so this is definitely going to be the final curtain call here for one of these. So we'll see if Rayquaza can reset the bracket, or if Zinoto is able to close this out here.
All right. Back on Dreamland. Now this benefits, this is another good stage for Sonic. Might benefit a little more than Dream. Well, still try flats. Not bad stage for Sonic as well. Gives him better options to kind of get back on the stage and mix it up.
Yeah, on top of that, with the mix-up options, when he's got somebody in the air, just drop down on that platform and just hit him on their way back down.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, like that right there, being able to use those platforms to help him trap landings.
Yeah, right.
Because, I mean, even if he misses, he's got the speed to get out of a bad situation.
Yeah, very elusive indeed. Really allows Sonic a lot of time to live to very ridiculous percents as well.
Ooh.
Oh, this is it, but instead gets a down smash. Great capitalization from Zinoto.
Yeah, definitely gives him the extra time there because it puts him below the stage. That it takes Ray just enough time that Zinoto's able to pull out a banana and have that ready.
All right. I think Rayquaza really needs this set, though, even if he got a win.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
There's no doubt about that. Because just mentally, being able to go forward in future games between these two, it'll be such a huge mental boost for him.
It really is. And I wonder how much confidence Ray really has against Zinoto, you know? Somebody that's really had his number all throughout his career.
Yeah.
You know, a set would mean so much to him, but a game, yeah. You know, I mean, obviously the Sonic has potential and something to work on.
Yeah. That's the crazy thing about this kind of high-level play where you have two players that have just played so much. Because it's not just about the single set. It's about the long game because it becomes a mental battle over the length of like 9 or 10 different sets because it's like, okay, I was able to beat this person last time. Even though they've beaten me before, I finally got a set win on him. I can do this.
All right, he's got him on a ledge guarding opportunity, but he's going to make it back safely. Buffers a roll up.
Good patience there from Rayquaza, just sitting in shield, not letting Zinoto get that confirmed so he can get the kill.
All right. I see him getting back airs, but great fake out right there. Throwing out the back air to cover. He kind of baited him out to use the neutral regular get up by throwing out a back air to cover his. Well, interrupt me for a second there. He did get the kill with the up tilt. But regardless, a great bait from Ray.
Yeah, and he definitely needed that to finish off his attack, but unfortunately not able to get any extra credit off of that.
Yep.
So this is essentially Ray's tournament stock here. So if he can bring this back, not only will he stay in the tournament, but he'll get a set win on Zinoto, and that would be huge for him.
But right now, Zinoto is building momentum right now as he stifles the lead. But he's bringing it back.
Yeah, I mean, all he has to do is just stay out of range, play it safe, and just pepper Zinoto. That right there, every percent's going to count here. As long as you don't let him respond with percent of his own, you can bring it back. But Zinoto just keeping Ray trapped in a corner here, not letting him use Sonic speed to his advantage.
Yeah. Ray has been using all of his tools for recovery purposes. He's been doing a great job of not allowing Zinoto really to get too much percent off of ledge guarding. But he has been kind of on the outside looking in as Zinoto has really held stage control for the majority of the time. But here he finds himself in the air. Oh, that was an interesting mix-up. Yeah, I think he just wanted to get an air dodge.
Yeah, definitely a good way to delay your aerial mobility there, using that spin dash to just let himself float there for a little bit.
That's just the ability of Ray as a player, you know, just to come up with things on the fly like that. Some things he's worked out as well. Things he knows about this character now that he's really utilizing in the heat of the battle.
That was so close for Ray, just able to air dodge perfectly through that up smash. Because this is getting to the point where one mistake is going to be what decides this match. Not going to kill with that nerf that it had.
Oh my god!
No way! What was that slide? What was that slide?
I can't even explain that. Back aired him back on the stage with the barrels. What in the world?
I mean, you saw him slide up along the wall, too.
Yeah.
It's not like he got spiked. He just managed to slide up somehow.
That was supposed to be a spike situation, but...
Ray got robbed there, I feel like.
Forget
the bias, but that was a rob right there.
But you know what, though? Ray still has momentum. Yeah. He's in the lead right now. But that could do it, and that will. And Zinoto wins again.
Wow. For the set to end like that, that is so disheartening.
Yeah, that's rough.
Because, I mean, Ray did a good job of edge guarding him there.